Hello, grade 3. This is Miss Susan. I missed you really. Today's episode is about measure area, lesson 11-5. And our essential question, how can you find the area of a plane figure? Plane figure means shape. And let's start. Hello, Rabbit. Hi.
Well, hello! It's a special day for the kids in the art club. They're going to paint a pattern on each side of that hot air balloon basket. It's a special request from the owner. How lucky! The kids in the art club need to figure out the area of each side of the basket so they know how much paint to buy. We can help. We can use unit squares to figure it all out. Come on!
Okay, let's remember together. What does it mean, the word area? The word area is measuring the inside space of any figure or of any shape. And what does it mean, the word perimeter? Perimeter is the outside distance around any shape. So area is the inside space and perimeter is the outside distance. And we are now talking about the area. So let's measure the space inside any shape. And how can we measure it? We can measure it by cutting any shape from inside into small equal units or into small equal square units, and we count how many square units inside any shape, and that will be the area. So let's see together.
Jaime is measuring the area of a rectangle with 1-inch square tiles. What is the area of the rectangle? Let's unlock the problem.
Okay, Jamie is measuring the area of a rectangle with 1-inch square tile. So this is the tile, and I want to measure the area of the rectangle by using these tiles. So let's unlock the problem and see how can we divide this rectangle shape into small equal square inches units.
Use 1-inch square tiles to model the problem. Let's try placing 6 tiles on the rectangle.
So let's put the tiles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there any gaps in the tiles?
Oh, of course, I can see that you missed 2 places uncovered. It has the shape of two rectangles. So these 2 areas uncovered and creating gaps. So yes, there are 2 gaps.
Yes, there are gaps in the tiles. Part of the yellow rectangle is not covered. Jaime says that the area of the rectangle is 6 square inches. Is he correct?
No, he isn't, because I have gaps. So he didn't cover all the shape already.
No, Jaime isn't correct. When you measure area, there can be no space or gaps between the tiles. Jaime now says that the area of the rectangle is 10 square inches. So let's try placing 10 tiles on the rectangle.
Let's cover 10 by putting 10 tiles over
1,
the shape.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are there any gaps in the tiles?
No gaps, it's all covered already now.
Nope, there are no gaps in the tiles. None of the yellow rectangle is showing. Are there any overlaps?
Yes, I can see. While he was putting the tiles, he put some tiles over each other's, creating overlaps. So I think there are two over gaps here.
Yes, some of the tiles overlap other tiles. The dark green parts show where the tiles overlap. Jaime says that the area of the rectangle is 10 square inches. Is he correct?
No, he isn't, because while covering any shape by the tiles or by square units, you have to cover it all without any gaps or overlaps. So he is not.
No, Jaime still isn't correct. When you measure area, the tiles can't overlap. Let's try placing 8 tiles on the rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there any gaps in the tiles?
No, absolutely not.
Nope, there are no gaps in the tiles. None of the yellow rectangle is showing. Are there any overlaps in the tiles?
Neither nor any.
No, there are no overlaps in the tiles. None of the tiles is covering up any part of the other tiles. Jaime now says that the area of the rectangle is 8 square inches. Is he correct?
Yes, now he is correct, because he covered all the shape without gaps or overlaps. Now we can count all the tiles and measure what is the area of this shape. Let's count how many tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are they 8? Yes, it's correct.
Yes, this time Jaime is correct. 8 1-inch squares cover the rectangle without gaps or overlaps. What's the area of the rectangle?
It's the number of tiles or square units now. It's 8.
The area of the rectangle is 8 square inches. Let's find the area of the gray figure, first by using blue square tiles, and then by using green square tiles. Start by estimating the number of blue square tiles it will take to cover the gray figure.
Estimate? Just guessing. Guess what? How many blue tiles can cover this shape? So let's make any guess.
It looks like it will take 2 rows of blue tiles to cover the figure, with 4 tiles in each row. So 8 blue tiles is a good estimate. Next, estimate the number of green square tiles it will take to cover the gray figure.
Okay, if the blue squares can cover 8, so the green squares will cover less or many? How many green squares? Okay, so will it be more than 8 or less than 8? I guess it will take more than 8. Make any guess?
It looks like it will take about 5 rows of green tiles to cover the figure, with 6 tiles in each row. So 30 green tiles is a good estimate. First, cover the gray figure with blue square tiles. Start by placing 1 row of tiles along the top of the figure.
So let's put the blue tiles and see.
Add another row of blue square tiles to the gray figure.
Each row will be 3 tiles.
The gray
So in
figure
all,
is now
there are
covered
6.
with blue square tiles. How many blue square tiles cover the figure?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6.
6 blue square tiles cover the gray figure.
It's
What's
close
the
to
area of the gray figure in blue square units?
You know, the area is the number of square units, right? So if it's here 6 tiles or 6 square units, so the area will be 6 too.
The area is 6 blue square units. Next, cover the gray figure with green square tiles. Start by placing 1 row of tiles along the
With 1
top
row.
of the figure.
Okay, that's 1 row.
Add a second row of green tiles.
4, 5, 6. Another row.
Keep adding rows of green tiles until the gray figure is covered.
3 rows.
The gray figure is now covered with green square tiles. How many green square tiles cover the figure?
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it is 24.
24 green square tiles cover the gray figure. What's the area of the gray figure in green square units?
If they are in all 24 tiles, so the area will be the same number, 24.
The area is 24 green square units. Why is the number of green square tiles needed to cover the figure different from the number of blue square tiles needed? The blue square tiles are larger than the green square tiles, so it takes fewer blue square tiles than green square tiles to cover the figure.
Do you understand this part? If the area of the square unit is bigger, it will take fewer number than the smaller area. If the area of the figure is smaller, it will take larger number of tiles. Okay, so the big number will take few, the bigger size will take few, the smaller size will take many.
How many unit squares are in the figure?
Okay, we said the area is how many square units covering the shape without gaps or overlaps. So now all the squares now covering this shape without gaps, yes, and without overlaps, yes. Now we can count how many square units and see the area. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12. Let's write and see. Yes, let's check the answer.
That's right. The area is 12 square units. Try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
Okay, grade 3. Hope that you enjoyed the lesson.
See you soon.
Bye.